Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a Kentucky nonprofit hosts a toy collection to give kids staying at a hospital in our region a bit more happiness. And a school district in our region received some extra funding to help further the education of its students.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good Wednesday morning to you, 6:32 here. I'm Dakota Makris. You know, yesterday I was thinking it's only Tuesday, the week's going by so slow, but now it's Wednesday, so we're getting there. Let's take it over to Brandon this morning. So
yesterday we were here,
yeah,
and now we're here.
Barely.
And then tomorrow will be that way.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get Friday off, but I'll send an email. Can I please have Friday off? Thank you.
Well,
why not? They'll say no.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into the forecast this morning, where I'll tell you yes, because we're going to be seeing again some spotty showers and storms as you head throughout the first part of your day, and they'll continue off and on throughout the day. Let's take a look at live pinpoint Doppler radar. A few down toward Wayne County this morning, so if you're down there, you may be getting a pretty good little shower right now. Nothing severe, some across the board, and a couple little specks of green showing up in some other places as well. So some sprinkles. A high knob camera UVA-wise. Not looking too bad over there this morning. Mix of sun and clouds and a bit of fog there in the distance. And of course, it went out as soon as we started talking about it there, but you got to see enough to let you know what's going on. It kind of glitches sometimes. 63 Clintwood to 72 in Somerset and in Jacksboro this morning. So not a bad temperature range, but dew points are high. So as the sun starts to come up, you're going to start to feel that air you can wear out there this morning. 90 this afternoon, back and forth chances, but the real storms come a little bit later on this evening. We'll be keeping you posted on those, and I'll track them for you here in just a few minutes. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. One Eastern Kentucky man is dead following a head-on crash in Pike County. Troopers with Kentucky State Police responded to the crash near Elkhorn Creek on Saturday. They say 44-year-old Dusty Ratliff was driving a silver Ram 2500 when he crossed the center line and hit a Kia Spectra driven by 44-year-old James Kelly. Kelly was pronounced dead at the scene by the Pike County Coroner's Office. KSP is currently investigating this crash. We'll keep you updated as we get more information. The Whitley County Sheriff's Department has issued a golden alert for a missing woman. Officials are looking for 37-year-old Amanda Jean Campbell. She also goes by the nickname Moon Pie. Deputies say Campbell has mental and physical disabilities. She went missing on Monday, July 18th. She was wearing a yellow MASH t-shirt and black pants. Campbell was last seen in the Parkers Lake community in McCreary County. If you have any information, you are asked to call Whitley County Dispatch. An inquiry commission has asked the Kentucky State Supreme Court to temporarily suspend an Eastern Kentucky Commonwealth's attorney. Ronnie Goldie is accused of trading legal favors for nude pictures. The Courier-Journal reports the Kentucky Bar Association's chief bar counsel said Goldie's conduct, quote, shows a lack of fitness to practice law in Kentucky, end quote. The Inquiry Commission found probable cause that he poses a substantial threat of harm to the public. Goldie is the Commonwealth's attorney for Bath, Menifee, Montgomery, and Rowan counties. A former state representative, Robert Goforth, pleaded guilty to assault in a domestic violence case last week. A strangulation charge was dropped as part of the deal. He choked and injured his wife in April of 2020. She released a statement around the time of his arrest saying she didn't want him charged. She also sent out letters supporting his re-election campaign. He resigned back in August. The bond for a Catlettsburg, Kentucky man accused of having child porn has been doubled. On June 15th, Ashland and Catlettsburg police executed a search warrant of the home of Darren Rose. Well, Rose was arrested and charged with a variety of child pornography charges. A bond hearing was held last Thursday, and Rose was asking for his bond to be reduced. However, after the judge heard testimony, he raised his bond from $100,000 to $200,000. His next court appearance is August 25th. A Whitley County grand jury has indicted the man accused of attacking his girlfriend with a machete. Daryl Earls is facing a first-degree assault charge. Deputies say he attacked Taylor Lowe back in May. She was in a medically induced coma after extensive surgery. In June, a judge granted Earls a psychiatric evaluation. He's due in court next week. Laurel County deputies are looking for a man who they say tried to kidnap a girl on a trail. It happened around 4 p.m. Tuesday near the Holly Bay campground. Deputies say the man grabbed the 10-year-old girl and tried to force her to go with him. They say she got away and ran to safety. Well, this is the description of who deputies are looking for. Officials say he is around 6 feet tall with a slender build. He has brown hair and was wearing an orange or red shirt, khaki cargo shorts, had a green backpack and tattoos on his legs. Authorities ask if you have any information to call the London Laurel County Communications Center or Laurel County Sheriff's Office using the numbers you see on your screen. Also in Laurel County, deputies need your help identifying 2 people who broke into a garage on Muncie McQueen Road back on July 12th. Deputies say they stole multiple items, including a 4-wheeler, some power tools, and fishing equipment. Surveillance footage here shows one of the people near the garage. If you recognize this person, you are asked to call the Laurel Sheriff's Office. Kentucky State Police is asking for help. The agency needs a name for its new mascot. Well, there are 10 names to choose from, including Badge, Tucky, Justice, Pablo, and Tyrone. Voting is open until Thursday. You can find the link to vote on KSP's Facebook page. Well, continuing our coverage of the relief and recovery efforts after last week's flooding in Buchanan County, Virginia. Right now, flood victims can get their laundry done for free at Grundy Baptist Church with the help of Food City and Procter & Gamble. Tide's Loads of Hope program is set up and ready to wash and dry 2 bags of clothes per household per day.
Caring, dignity, hope, again, just trying to take things off of people's plate while they're dealing with insurance or whatever other things that they need to take care of.
The program can do up to 300 loads a day. The hours are from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day, but it will close early if it reaches capacity. The Corbin Shriners Club is collecting Hot Wheels cars that will be given out to children. Well, more than 1,000 cars have already been donated by various Shriner clubs here in Kentucky, and they are still collecting currently. The Hot Wheels cars will be given to patients at the Shriners Children's Lexington Hospital. President of the Shriner Club, Jimmy Hendrickson, says it's all about giving back to the patients and seeing them smile.
The greatest thing is when one of them comes up to you and says, "Thank you for what you do as a Shriner." And that's just what it's all about.
Drop boxes for the public to donate Hot Wheels toys are located at ARH in Barberville, Old Town Grill, and Northern Contours. Knox County Schools will also be collecting cars this fall. Corbin's school district received some funding after the grand reopening of the renovated Pilot Travel Center. On Saturday, a ribbon cutting was held to mark the celebration of the new renovations. To mark the celebration, Corbin Independent Schools received a check for $20,000 to go towards the construction of the school's career center. Superintendent Dave Cox says the center will be home to the school's vocational center.
Some kids who may not be on a track to go to college immediately, who may want to try this and get involved in the trades, and gives them an opportunity to get hands-on experience with some people in the trade that are actually teaching these classes.
School officials say they hope students will enjoy being able to use the facilities built with this grant money to further their education. Harlan County families may spend less on school supplies this year. Harlan County Public Schools received $25,000 from the Harlan County Board of Education in an effort to provide students with school supplies for the upcoming school year. HCPS shared a Facebook post thanking the Board of Education. And we have some sad news about Kentucky Apple Festival and Noah Thompson. Organizers for the Paintsville Festival announced on Tuesday that Noah Thompson will no longer be performing at the Apple Festival due to scheduling conflicts. They have not announced who will be performing in his place. The festival takes place this year on September 30th and October 1st.
6:40 here on this Wednesday morning. Buffalo Mountain, fairly quiet. Some sunshine coming up in the sky there. 70 degrees there. And in Hazard this morning, still some fog out there in some spots. Even a few spotty showers out there as well. No severe weather this morning. The potential for that comes a little bit later tonight. Temperatures near 70 in a lot of locations. A couple of degrees cooler over in Clintwood and Wise, 63 and 64 respectively. Breakfast forecast, we're heading up toward 90 degrees today. We stay in the upper 60s and low 70s this morning for a little while, and then we see those spotty chances for showers and storms off and on throughout the day. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. The time is 6:41. Still to come here on Mountain News this morning. The latest COVID-19 subvariant dominates the positive cases we have in the U.S., making almost 80% of new infections.